Welcome to MWR Life on Air. I'm your host, Melissa Schaffner. In this week's show, we'll visit with Kari Burgess Brown from the Fort Campbell USO and Ryan Bowie from the Roxy Regional Theater. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Let your voice be heard. Get involved with BOSS. Better opportunities for single soldiers.
Whether you're new to the Army, in a new place, or back from deployment, let your voice be heard.
Quality of life, community service, recreation and leisure. 3 pillars that guide this outstanding program.
Join your fellow single soldiers. Get active with BOSS. Learn more at boss.armymwr.com.
BOSS, the voice of the single soldier.
Let your voice be heard.
Welcome back. Since before the United States entered World War II, the USO, or United Service Organization, has been a bridge between the American public and the U.S. military. Today, the USO delivers its programs and services at more than 130 locations around the world. Kari from the Fort Campbell USO is here with me now. Welcome to the show, Kari.
Thank you for having me, Melissa. I'm happy to be here.
Well, there's so much happening down at the USO. I mean, I know this just from all of the things that I see you talking about at different places that I'm visiting. Mm-hmm. So I know that there are things that you'd like to share with our audience. Just tell us what's going on at the USO these days.
Absolutely. We have a couple of recurring programs that we've been doing for quite some time, nearly since we opened. One of them is our Warrior Wednesdays. That's our free lunch every Wednesday for active duty, 11:30 to 1300. We've seen a lot of growth in that program. It's really exciting, I guess. We invite people who want to come and take a tour of the USO to do it on Wednesdays because it's so much fun. We have a lot of different community partners that help us do those lunches, and soldiers just come in, get a free lunch, chill out, watch some Netflix, play some pool, hang out on the computers, and get back to their day. It's a lot of fun for us.
Who wouldn't want a free lunch?
Exactly. There is still such a thing as free lunch, and we're
on
doing
Wednesday.
It every Wednesday. That's right. That's right. We also have free dinner once a month for families. A lot of people have known that program as our no-dough dinner. Name didn't catch on too well here at Fort Campbell, so a couple weeks ago we put it out there on Facebook and said, help us rename this event, and so excited to announce that it's now called Dine on Our Dime. But it's still the same. We provide a free family dinner once a month. That's the service member and spouse, or single service members, children, anybody can come and help themselves to dinner. It changes the different Friday nights of the month, and so it's important to kind of keep track on our Facebook page.
Check on the dates.
Exactly. What we'll be serving. We've done everything from party subs and a picnic in January to pizza and baked potato bars. So it kind of just depends on what people are feeling and the sponsors that we have available to help us with those events. But, it's happening once a month, and we're really excited about it. Last month, we held it over at the Armed Services YMCA for the first time.
Oh, wow. That's a neat partnership.
Yeah. They have a facility that sort of lends itself a little bit better to that, and we've been really excited to work with them.
So if a service member is deployed, can the spouse and children still come to the Dine on Our Dime?
Absolutely. We'd be happy to host them there.
All right.
There's no RSVP anymore. If you find yourself hungry on a Friday afternoon that we happen to have that event, you just come and join us and grab something to eat and do a little activity. That's
nice. So there's not just a meal, but there's also social time. And
usually, yep.
Community building, so to speak.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Something to do.
Yeah.
Something to do.
Get out of the house, not spend a lot of money, or any money in this case, really.
Exactly. Just the gas to get there.
I mean, that's your mission, really, isn't it?
Indeed.
To serve the soldiers and their families.
Technically, lift the spirits of America's troops and their families. Fort Campbell, it's all about the soldier.
Well, it's a really neat place that you have over there at the USO. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. The design is really unique, but it also kind of makes you feel like you have a home away from home.
Yeah, and that's our goal. I think one of my favorite things is when I walk through the center and there are, after hours, of course, soldiers sleeping in the theater, because it just makes, it warms my heart to know that we've made it so comfortable that they're able just to, get done with their work day, sit down for a minute, take a little nap, and then get on with their evening. I think that's one of my favorite things that I see over there.
I think it's important during, times of deployment, or really just with the high op tempo that we have, that people take time for community and they take time to spend time together.
Yeah.
Being alone is one of the things that can cause issues. And, if you're staying in your barracks or if you're isolating in your home when your soldier's gone, that's not good. It's good to get out and spend time with other people and make a connection. And you really offer that.
Yeah. We pride ourselves on doing it. We have one program that started last month that's sort of the whole point of it. It's called Healthy Kids, Healthy Families, and it's once a month for a year, and it's a different healthy activity for children, but we want the parent who brings the child to be engaged in that activity so that they can take it home with them. Every single session has a take-home, whether it's a make-your-own jump rope, a list of the trails in the area, a yoga mat is 1 month coming up, the nutrition plates that have the serving sizes, that'll be a take-home. Yeah, and the whole point is that whether your whole family is here with you, the parents can take that back home and they can build an obstacle course in the backyard the next time that the child says, I'm bored. But the other thing is that if there is a deployed parent, that can keep it's another thing to talk about, another line of communication. What'd you do with Healthy Kids, Healthy Families this week? Oh, you did the child's PT test. When I did my PT test, I did, So it's just another way to stay connected, something else to talk about for those families.
So for those that don't know, where's the USO located on post? And tell us a little bit more about, how to contact you or what your needs are.
Yeah, the USO is right behind In-Out Processing in Deers on Kentucky Avenue. If you're driving on Kentucky somewhere near Screaming Eagle, you're going to see that big USO sign out there. And, we have the computers with printer. We have free Wi-Fi, snack bar. So if you just need some M&Ms and a Coke, you can come over and grab that, or some popcorn, pool table, video games, and the theater, and also the conference room, of course. And really our needs are, anything that you can think of that those different activities need, that's what our needs are, snacks,
video
games, trash bags. For example, we ran out of trash bags today. Exactly. Yeah. All those snacks have to go somewhere when they're done. So.
And the USO is primarily a volunteer-run organization.
It is
so
indeed.
You're always looking for people. If you can't give something, give your own time.
Give time. Yep. Our center is run by volunteers almost entirely. They're amazing group of people.
So if people have questions or they want to help, how would they reach you?
They can look at us on Facebook. It is USO Fort Campbell. They can call our reception desk at 931-542-3078.
All right. And lastly, just tell us, what was your favorite thing you've done in the past year? I know your birthday's coming up. You've been open for almost a year.
Yeah.
What has been the high point of the year for you?
Oh, my goodness. Maybe the prom event.
Really? Tell us about that.
We gave away almost 200 brand new designer prom dresses on April 1st to Fort Campbell High School girls. And then we opened it up to the rest of the community. So we had some spouses come in to get ball gowns and stuff. That event was an amazing feat of teamwork and one of the most exciting things we've ever done in the USO, not even specifically Fort Campbell, but in the USO in general. So
fabulous.
It was wonderful.
Thank you so much for all you do, for all your volunteers do. I hope you'll come back and talk to us again soon.
I'd love to. Thanks, Melissa.
Thanks, Kari. We'll be right back after the break to talk with Ryan Bowie from the Roxy Regional Theater.
Looking for a unique gift for that special someone? Fort Campbell MWR's Engraving Etc. can personalize awards, trophies, plaques, and specialty gifts so you can show your appreciation in a memorable way. They accept walk-in requests as well as orders via fax or email. Engraving Etc. is located inside the Gannett Arts and Crafts Center next to Wilson Theater. For more information and price quotes, please call 270-798-0171. Fort Campbell MWR, serving soldiers, families, retirees, and civilians.